So hello guys, what's up? How you doing? So right now we are still in an inside day bar candle, okay? So this is the first, second, and third day in an inside day bar. We are at a we are below this range and above this high, okay? Uh, Wait a minute, okay? Hi. So what we are going to focus on, we don't have a proper setup, okay? We have taken out the Tuesday's low. So this is the Tuesday low. We have done the stop run about this. Let me check the weekly chart also. So on a weekly, if you ask me what is your draw on liquidity on a weekly, I will like to mark the 23,726. This is the weekly sell side liquidity. Weekly sell side liquidity, okay. So this was the sell side liquidity for the weekly, and this is the low we have taken out, the Tuesday's low. It was the old previous day's low, and we also have the previous day high. This is the equal highs. I really want price to go up, but for that I need a structure. This is the yesterday's high. This is the daily chart where we don't know where the price is going to go. If you check the RTH chart, we are going to get a context on a RTH chart only, because on a ATH we don't have a bias. This is the sell side liquidity we are focusing on, the PM session low, and also we have the yesterday's AM session low, and we are also going to mark down the yesterday's PM session high. So let's sync this thing, okay, and we will do the same thing on our ES also. Hello there, what's up? कैसे हो भाई? And if you check the yesterday's AM session high and the today's yesterday's previous day high and the today's AM session high, previous day AM session high, it is almost at the same area. So if we got a structure, then we can look for this thing. I want to see where the price is going to open up. This was the yesterday's trade. Let me remove the marking. And if you check the ES, okay, pre-market low, okay, okay. So if you check the price action right now, we have the gap down on a RTH. So we are going to have the bearish opening range gap. Hello Murli, you have to join the Discord, and there I have make a section for the indicator settings and which indicators I'm using. Not going to tell you guys that what are the settings and everything. Right now we do have the failure swings on this, and today's overnight session also has the big expansion. So this is the 7 o'clock high for the pre-market liquidity, and this is if you see the structure for this one, after taking a sell side liquidity, the previous day low, the 3 days look back liquidity also inside the fair value gap, then you're going to see we have done the damage already on a sell side liquidity. We have taken out the 1, 2nd and 3rd. So if you see the opening range gap, okay, we have opened up the bearish one, right? So let's see where the manipulation is happening, and then we will look for the distribution to the buy side liquidity. And this is the pre-market low, the session liquidity. We will check it and see how the price is reacting, and we will not force the trade today. This is also the equal highs, and if you check this high, it has made in a, what to say, we have made this high on a lunch hour, London lunch hour. So this is not a key area, but if we have the expansion, then we can also tap to this 25% lower quadrant. The low we have made at 835. Okay, let me check the news also. So okay, if you see we was having the news at 8:30, and the manipulation was done in a news candle, I think. So okay, let's see again. This fair value gap is going to tell us the narrative and bias also. Okay, so we will wait for the more information, and then we can look for this high also, the equal highs. And also let's check the RTH chart, and if you see this low, The Nasdaq has taken out this low, but the ES has not taken out. And this is the first, second, and third day. This was the 3 days look back candle liquidity. I shall increase the background music. Okay. So let's see how the price is going to react. This is the RTH liquidity again. Not much higher than 13%. Okay. I think it is okay, right? If we have the structure like this, if we have the SMT with ES, okay, and we have a structure, and then it is good, because right now just need a more information today. On a 1 hour, we are hitting this new week opening gap. This one. Yeah, inside the new week opening gap. And this is the 4 hour. At a 4 hour, we do have this order block. If price tap to this 24,044, then it is good. But right now, we have formed the order block. Let's see. We still need a more information rather than punching the random orders. This candle has done the big manipulation, right? The one single candle of a 15 minute, it has almost goes like in 1000 points. And because of this range, you can see we are in a consolidation for the Tuesday and the Wednesday. We cannot hold our trade for the 150 points or the 100 points. We are only going to capture like a 50 to 60 points. If we have the profit, we are going to book. If we are going to have a loss, we are going to close. Yeah, it is a Trump money candle. He has manipulated this candle, guys. Like, how the heck someone is buying over here and putting the big lots, and then is announcing something at this candle and booking everything. And right now the order flow is bearish. We are below the opening price, midnight opening price, and the 830 also. This day I really think like we are going to have the big expansion, but even though if we want to target the levels, we don't have it. On a RTH chart, the only liquidity we have it is this one, and we have opened up the gap down. And even if you see it has been almost 200 points overnight session. So we finally taken out the pre-market low. Okay, ES has not taken out the pre-market low. Now we want to see some kind of structure to target this equal highs. This high. If we get a good structure, then we are going to look for the buy. This fair value gap has done the damage already. And also if you see, it was the old new week opening gap plus the Asia high also. The FVG we have made, it was the 831, but after the 930 we have not made any FVG. So let's see. Uh, 2 to 5 is London, the 20 to midnight it is in Asia. I think price wants OTE. I'm not in a trade. Hello Danny, what's up? I will take this day as an easy day. Okay, not going to push hard. We'll see how the price is moving. If we have some kind of displacement, then only we are going to look for the buy or a sell. ES is stronger, so if you are long, will you long ES or only NQ? Aditya, I only trade the NQ, so I'm only going to long the NQ if I'm going to take a trade. I only take a trades on Nasdaq. We still don't have any fair value gap or displacement. We will just wait, at least for the right now. This candle is going to be a breaker, bullish breaker. EB plus, and this high will be the target, and the another high is going to be this target. So we have a market structure shift over here, and this is the stop run. We have it, and I'm going to long over here. My stop loss is going to be over here. My target, I will target this and then this, most likely this only. Okay, so let's see if we tap to the, let's see if we tap to this breaker or not. Okay, this whole candle is the breaker. We have done the stop run. I want to see some kind of displacement, then it will be good to long. If price is taking the target already, then I will ignore this day. I wanted to long, but you can see guys that, wait a second, the price has already hit the targets, and I literally put the limit over here, but there is nothing, and price has already hit the target. So I will just wait for the more information. If I see the another opportunity, then only I'm going to trade. Otherwise, I will wait. Because price has taken out the pre-market high also. The next target can be the, it can be the RTSCE, okay, and the lower quadrant also. And ES has already tapped to this level. And right now we are trading to this level. Let's see. On a 15-minute, we have the market structure shift. We do have this equal highs also. This high, this is the 630 high, and above this 630 high, we do have this fair value gap also. Let me check the 4 hour. We are making the 4 hour fair value gap also. So we will wait for the more information again, and this will be the our initial buy side liquidity. Buy side liquidity. Yeah, the market has done the measure of what I wanted to see. Okay, because if I'm not taking the entry over here and chasing the price at over here, then most likely I'm going to get fucked up. After taking out this buy side, we do have this fair valuation. Yeah, ES is a more bullish as compared to Nasdaq, and if you check the ES, we do have the equal highs over here, 6,622. Most likely the price is going to tap to this order block and have the expansion, but this setup it is really not good, because if this is going to be like this setup, and we are not even getting the 1 RR. So if we have the stop run setup, let's say, then we are going to look for the long. Yeah, This is the photo. Yeah, it is the London high. Okay, let me mark down on a Nasdaq also. London swing high. We need a more structure to long because the price has taken out the major draw on liquidity. Okay, so if we have the stop run setup, like we created the fair value gap and then we dump over here, and then we inverted this fair value gap, and then we are going to have like this setup. But over here price can also go from this order block, but we don't know right now, because if price was tapping to this order block or the breaker block, this candle, then it was the entry for me. No, because if you see we don't have any balanced price range, so I am not considering this gap as a breakaway gap also. And also the main thing is, if you see the 25% quadrant, and this can still have the 50% quadrant of the opening range gap, we can still hit these targets, but we need a stop run entry to long at this price action. And after taking out this buy side liquidity, we have this premium fair value gap on a 5-minute. This can be your second target, this one. And on a 1-minute we do have the refinement, then this is the refinement FVG. Price do not go always like this, okay? Because we don't have any stop run, okay? I will just wait for the 10 o'clock candle, and if it is showing something, then it is good for me, and otherwise I will just close the live stream at 10:30. We'll see how the price is reacting. You're trading at a proportional block right now, because this was the order block. Do you only trade the NYAM session? Yes, I only trade the first 1 hour, and most of my profitable trades are going to be on after the 9:30 to 10:30. If the move has been, if the 9:30 to 10:30 is in consolidation, then only I will look for the 10:30 as in trade. Just you can go to my live stream and you can check my old live stream. I can also have the 90% win rate setup. It is not about the setup, bro. If I see the opportunity, then only I trade micro. Bro, I'm not a I if I see my setup, I trade. If I don't see my setup, then it is okay. Because price is not doing any stop runs and it is constantly hitting the targets. And you guys can say me, okay, you can enter on this candle, on this auto block, and on this proportional block also. And I say you guys that you can risk on this setup. But the thing is, this is not my setup, because if you ask me what is your setup, I look for the stop runs, and I like to enter on the IFVG or the breaker block or the auto block, and none of them has given me any entry. This IFVG has been get confirmed after this, and even though if I wanted to long on this IFVG, it has not given me any structure. It did not even tap to this IFVG, and then we tap to this fair value gap. We created the auto block, then we created the proportional block, and we already hit the fair value gap, this premium fair value gap. This is the 5-minute, bro. Check it. This is the 5-minute auto block. You're right, this is the 5-minute auto block, but still, where you are going to keep your stop loss if you wanted to long. The RR was not good. So lucky, if you are going to buy the if you are going to buy the Lucid accounts, they are giving the 50% off on 50k accounts, and it is going to be the $65 only the $15 more, but those accounts are really great. And if you see in a 1 years, they have almost paid like 100 million to the traders. On a X, people thinking by looking at your post, you're marking. No, bro. Everything is beforehand. Blue Guardian is good, but still, I don't think so. You should go for the Blue Guardian. This is what I'm saying, you guys. Like, look, if I was entering over here, let's say, what if the price is going to go to the down to the retracement, and then we have the reversal with the IFVG. My age is 27. Why you wanted to know where I live? How do you manage the multiple? I used Trade Copia. I used the Trade Copia. You guys don't need to know where I live and everything. So we finally trade to this fair value gap, okay, 5-minute, and we do have the stop run. I think the fair value gap we was having this tiny one. We will check it. You can ask the question on my Discord. Um, if you ask me why I buy the only 50k account, then it is also, it is 50k for me. Okay, I have traded the 50k accounts many times. I'm trading the 50k account for the almost 2 years, 2 3 years, and I know what risk management I have to use and everything. I'm just comfortable with 50k right now. 150k is good. So we have inverted this fair value gap. Okay, this tiny fair value gap. Let's see, do we create any bullish fair value gap or not? The link is in description. Let me send the link also. It is based on what is my stop loss. I have traded the straight to funded. It was the 35 one, but I blown that account, and previous year I did it. It was the 150k accounts. It cost me like $480 something like that. The thing is with the Nasdaq, okay, today we have hit the multiple targets like in previous the pre-market high. Okay, the price has done the damage already for as per to my model. Okay, these setups are it is going to be the continuation setup. It is not going to be the high probability. But if you ask me what is the setup right now, this can be the setup. You can take this setup, you can put your stop loss over here and look for the target till the CE. Personally, I'm not taking this trade. I'm also going to mention over here this continuation setup. Even though if price is going to tap this high, okay, even if price taken out this TPL, so I'm not going to have any regret. Okay, and the stop run we have done inside the 5-minute fair value gap. So the people, those who are really desperate for the setups, here you go. The stop run it has been done at 9:59, and also let's see the ES. Okay, so we don't have any SMT with the ES. Let me check the. Okay, we don't have it. Price has taken out this high, and then price has taken out this pre-market high also. This is the continuation setup after the stop run. Once price go above this, then price can easily target this high. Do you only trade the morning session? Yeah, I only trade the morning session. only after the 9:30. The only thing about this setup is that I'm not getting any conviction. If the price has done the damage already, I don't look for the trade. If I'm going to trade, then probably I'm going to gamble and force myself just to take a trade. And this thing has been happened with me many times. If I'm going to take a trade, I'm going to tell you guys that, okay, I'm going to take a trade. I feel this setup is going to work. All things I'm going to tell you guys. But if I don't know, like, okay, it is a 50-50, I'm going to tell you guys that, okay, this trade is 50-50 for me. And my target has been hit already. And this setup is the one I wanted to take. It has not hit, so we'll just wait and watch this market. And this setup is not bad, okay? It is not bad. It is the continuation setup. After the stop run, we have the inverse FEG. We have created the displacement with the fair value gap, and we still have the target. If you ask me what is the target, the London high is the target, the opening range gap CE is the target. This is the failure swings. So we do have the target, but the thing is, I don't trade these setups. That's the only reason. Even though if you know the okay, this is the continuation setup and you're not taking it, there is a serious rule where you don't take a trade. Yeah, it is a low probability. For me, it is low probability. Don't know what's up. 4 hours. We have closed this just old 4-hour candle with this. This is the 4-hour FEG we are right now, and also on a 15-minute. Yes, it is an FEG, but we are below the midnight opening price. On evals you can look for, but on this I don't prefer. You need to Aditya, you need to know like which setups are working for you and which setups are not working for you. You also have to check, okay, if price has done the damage already, it has taken out your measure of your entries, like this one or this one, it has taken out your targets already, then you have to completely ignore that day. Because what is going to happen, you're going to take a loss unnecessary. Even though like this kind of setups, for me, if I wanted to take this setup, I'm going to force myself to take these setups and I will be fucked up, you know. Yeah, I do journaling. Yeah, it is, because I'm trading with this concept for a long time, and I also get a feeling, okay, I think this setup is fishy and it is not going to work. And even though if you have the rules like this, price has taken out this high and this high, and it has taken out the it is also threading inside this FEG. I use the Obsidian also, and also the Discord. Discord is where I am journaling my my PNL, and also I use the Discord, like I have made the weekly sections, like in the week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, like that. So you have this is why I'm telling you, look, this setup I was not having a feeling like, even though if it hit the target, even if it flipped this gap, I'm not going to have any regret. And before this only I said you guys that this is the continuation setup. Not taking this setup, price has done the damage already. Wait a second, guys, I will come back in 2 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm back. Why don't you use the bro? I spend most of my time on my Discord and also on my Obsidian. So that's why it is this that app is on my, it is installed on my phone also, and also on my system, so it is easy for me. Discord these days, the AM session feel like in 30-minute rest of. Yeah, it is. This price action sucks. I'm telling you guys that it is not like I don't know how to trade. I'm trading in front of you guys, and everything showing you, okay, I'm taking this trade and that trade. Are you also engineer? I have done my bachelor and master in IT. Better to be BE or no low size. What is Obsidian? It is an Obsidian is a software I also use to study the ICT concepts and also journaling. Yeah. You can also write on charts. Yeah, the same software I'm using also for the Twitter. If you saw my post, you're going to see that I'm using that software to write those letters. I'm not using any iPad or Apple Pencil to write all those things. It is in software. What do you think when the things are going to settle down in price wise? We are going to have the good price action, but right now I really don't know. So, okay, guys, on this setup again, still this setup has not taken out the stop loss. Why the stop loss is over here? Because we have done the stop run over here, and this was the stop run. And let's see if we are holding this FEG or not. We still don't have any inverse FEG. We have not closed the body above this fair value gap. RTH and ATH. RTH is the it is the 2 session window basically. It is going to open at 9:30 and it is going to close at 16:15. Okay, 16:14. And we have to look for the liquidities like an AM session and the PM session. We are going to focus on the 3 days look back liquidity, like in first, second, and third. So if you see the 3 days look back liquidity, this is the first one, the today's one. The second one is the Wednesday, and third one is the Tuesday. So we have taken out the 3 days look back liquidity. What was our initial target? We was looking for this buy side liquidity, pre-market high, and this high, the 7 o'clock high. By this high, because we was having the equal highs, and this high is also the London lunch hour high. So we are going to tune the RTH and the ATH to have the high probability setups. Most of the time, what the Nasdaq is going to do, it is going to tap down the RTH CE, the 50% of this gap. How we are going to calculate this gap? We are going to look for the yesterday's closing price and today's opening price. And if you take out this high, take out this closing price and the opening price, you are going to get the CE. So the 70% of the time, the price is going to tap this level. And also, if you see the low we have formed over here, it is going to tap this also. So most likely it is going to rebalance the low like this. See, we have rebalanced this high and goes up, right? We have rebalanced this high and goes up. This is what happened most of the time, because at the end, this is all the probabilities games. And if you have the high conviction that okay, the price is going to tap this AM session low and the CE, then most of the time your setup is going to work. To know where you should put your stop loss, it is really the important thing, you know. This is the inverse FEG we are trading right now, IFEG. And this was again another continuation thing, the stop run. This was the first stop run, this was the second stop run. This stop run was inside the 5-minute FEG. If you don't know when to ignore this, when to ignore the price action, when not to trade, that is the most important thing. Because in a day trading, most of the people are thinking, okay, we have to punch the order, we have to punch the trade, it is our duty. It is not your duty, bro. Market is in a time distortion on the daily, waiting for something. Bro, if you can teach the BPR any day, please. Varun, I have taught the BPR many times, but what I am going to do, I'm going to make a video on that. I have to make the video on order blocks, how to select the correct order block, proportional block, and the IFEGs, FEGs, which FEGs are the important one, and also the RTH and the ATH, what things we have to mark on a RTH, how to use the opening price. These are the 5 to 6 concepts are really important. Then you can look for the CSD and the order blocks are almost same. It is same, bro. Yeah, if you hit the targets already, then it is done for the game, bro. I'm telling you, it is done for the game. Keep pressing button till you win the game. Yeah, it but you have to press the button really slowly on the one day, only one time. Make a video on a war. What you mean by on a war? if anyone is in a trade, okay, in this long, I suggest you to do the BE or the exit, because this setup is the useless one. RTH and ATH setting. I have sent this setting on the Discord. Bro, can we look for the 10:30 today, as the 10 to 10:30 look like in consolidation? 5 trades without SL, but I take a low PA trade, and today is a 1 SL. If you don't. Okay. How the first there are the something about the news, okay? If you NFP and the CPI and FOMC, they have a Discord session so that we can have the chit chat in that time. We can do that, but I'm going to close the live stream on a 10:30 only. I always start my live stream at 9:20 and end at 10:30 to 10:40. And by the way, guys, don't send me message on Discord. One guy just sent me the message that can you trade my funded account. How that guy does not know what is the IP ban and everything. Yeah, sure, bro. Take care, bro. Bro, I have a big doubt. Okay, still ask. I'm not good. AM session is now only for the 30-minute rest of the price. It is. Thank you, bro. Sure. Guys, even though if anyone has taken out this setup, I'm not in this setup, okay? I have told you guys that on the beforehand only. Even though if it hit the target, I'm not going to count this PA as an target, okay? So I'm closing this live stream earlier because most likely we are going to end up in a consolidation only. I'm not making excuses, but if you see the yesterday's price action, after taking out this sell side liquidity, price just goes into the consolidation and the chop. This is where the market is going to take out your accounts. Okay, and over here also, once the price has taken out the low, you can see how the price action is. We are again in a consolidation. So I'm talking about this thing with the help of back data. Even after the 9:30, you can see the consolidation. So that's why I'm not going to force any setup today. This was the easiest day. We hit the target and then again we end up in a consolidation after the 10 o'clock. See, you can see the consolidation, right? You cannot make money on this range. Yeah, you can join the noob trader group. He's the AI, you know. Okay, bye bye guys, take care, and thank you noob, and thank you all of you to join my live stream, and have a nice day. And if anyone is going to buy any account, you have to use the PERK, then we can host more giveaways on this YouTube channel. Thank you guys, take care and trade safe. We can end up in a consolidation. we have not taken out any trade. We was looking for the buy. Market has hit the targets without giving any entry, but we have done everything. So anyway guys, thank you guys, bye bye, have a nice day, GG.